Alright, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use iNaturalist. So what you're going to want to do is download this from the App Store. It is called iNaturalist. Here it is under my educational tab. It has that little green bird is their logo, and it's called iNaturalist. So as you can see here, I'm an avid user of this app. Whenever I go out and do research and things like that, I use it. So you can see I have all my inquiries here. So that's under my profile. If you want to make an observation, we're going to make one of those today so you know how to do that for your project. So here is the camera. So go ahead, observation camera. You might have to allow it to use your camera. A little screen will pop up. I already have it downloaded and have been using it, so it doesn't ask me that anymore. The first time you use it, though, it will ask you. All right, so what you do is, like here, we have this one berry that I'm not exactly sure of. You can use berries, you can use the bark of the tree. If you wanted to do grasses, you see down here, you could zoom in on a grass. But we're going to go ahead and take a picture of these berries. All right, so there it is. It will ask you if it wants to use the picture or retake it. If it's a good picture, go ahead and use it. All right. So here it is. You can see that my address comes up because I have my GPS on. I'm at my grandparents' house. You can also see that there's a privacy geo. If you want to turn that off, you can turn it off. But you can see what did I see suggestions. You want to go in there. And they will actually spit out recommendations of what you saw. So now I know this is an ornamental bittersweet because my grandfather actually planted this in our front yard. So here is the suggestion. See, once you do that, it will have it there. You can put notes if you want to. I can put Papa, I put yard, if I want to remember where it is. You can put all kinds of things. I know I used this once for my snail project, and I would put down like plot 1, 2, 3, 4, however many plots I had, and whether it was invaded with Japanese knotweed or not. So it's really useful if you're doing a study like that. All right, so once you're done taking your picture and identifying what it is, you then push the green share button at the bottom of the screen. So there you go. Come up here, you will see that it's downloading here. And once it's done downloading, it will then go into your profile of everything that you have uploaded. Now, see, the great part about this being it's a citizen science project is once you upload it, everyone within the community can then see it. So say somebody wants to do a project or research on invasive species in your area. They can go through and look at all the data that's been uploaded by fellow scientists. All right, so citizen science projects are really helpful. They help scientists, museums, government organizations, and it's a lot of fun for the users. I know I do this a lot of times with my daughter, and she really enjoys going outside and doing these things, these little projects. So these are really fun to do, and you can actually spend a lot of time out walking around finding different species. All right, so for your project, I would suggest to do 2 to 3 species. And if you have one that doesn't really know what it is, they usually give you suggestions anyhow. Just pick what you think it might be. It doesn't have to be 100% correct. People actually do look at these. As you can see, I have some people commenting here. They weren't sure like what species of skunk cabbage we were looking at, and then they ended up choosing eastern skunk cabbage. I also get comments sometimes from people, like here, someone had talked to me about what I'd seen. So it is interactive, and you might get some people that are trying to identify what you have put on here. All right, so for your actual project, go ahead and use this app. There is an eBird option, but it's a little bit more difficult to use, so I would suggest sticking with iNaturalist. So go ahead and do your discussion and activity off of what we talked about today. All right, thank you.